All right, guys. We'll be going live here in a few minutes, guys. You want to tag everybody that you know to this broadcast. Mr. Stevenson Linder, I will be, let me make sure that you got a copy on here, sir. Let me check this out. Mr. Stevenson, let me promote you to a panelist, as well as Mr. Words Taylor. Let me promote you to a panelist. You guys should be able to see and hear me okay. 1 second. Can you hear me, Stevenson?
Yes, I do. Do you hear me?
Mr. Words Taylor, are you there, sir? Okay, I gotta unmute you, Mr. Words Taylor. Real quick. Yeah, guys, we are beyond. We are fired up is an understatement. Like, let me just be honest with you guys. Like, I see you guys are on Facebook chiming in right now. Listen, you guys need to be tagging everybody that you know to this, right? Let me tell you something. I had a fever of about 105 degrees. I've been sick. This announcement that Stevenson just announced has made all of my symptoms go away. I now have no fever. I now have healing in my body, right? Based off of this information from Mr. Stevenson Linder. So, guys, we're going to be getting started in about 3 minutes. I need you to tag everybody that you know to this that is serious about making money in 2018. This is no joke. This is no game. This is no gimmick. This is the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to be getting started in just a few minutes. So make sure that you guys literally tag everybody that you know. I just wanted to make sure I had Words Taylor and Stevenson Linder queued up. You guys can hear them live and direct, guys. We are really, really excited about what's taking place with this particular movement, with this particular company, ladies and gentlemen. And we're excited because we're literally changing lives, right? I've had the privilege of traveling around the world with this movement, and you guys are going to see now why we're doing this, why we want for you guys to be a part of this movement. We're literally allowing ordinary people having extraordinary results, ladies and gentlemen, with this movement. So that being said, this is what I want to do. I want to make sure I got this queued. This is good right here. Let me go back to my Zoom. Stevenson Linder is on here. All right, guys, this is what we're going to do. Rashard Duncan, greetings from the USA. Some of you guys are watching this live broadcast via Zoom. Some of you are watching this live broadcast via Facebook Live in our Forex trading results group. And one of the things that I want you guys to understand is wherever you're watching this information from is going to change your life. And ultimately, you're going to get back with whoever invited you, and you're going to let them know you want to get started. And I know for a fact you're going to want people to get started with this, because check this out, guys. Myself and Words Taylor, and my wife, we put together this ecosystem that a lot of you guys are a part of, that are viewing from all over the globe. So we know we got different people from all walks of life. And I want you guys to know we have a special guest today. His name is Mr. Stevenson Linder. Mr. Stevenson, do you have a copy, sir? Are you here?
Yes, I am.
There's an echo in the back, Sharp. There's a little echo in the back. I don't know if you have something else going.
Okay, do you hear echo too, Stevenson?
No.
Okay, it's me then.
Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, I got you. Yeah, we should be. And I see you guys are on Facebook Live. Can you guys hear everything okay? Let me know, guys. Type in the chat. Are we good to go? Is there any echo? Because I don't want you guys to miss any of this. In fact, if there's an echo, that might not be bad. That means you're gonna hear this twice, right? Information. But guys, I got Stevenson Linder on here, and I just have to say that this man he's incredible. What he's been able to do as an investor, as a trader, and you guys will hear about this, is nothing short of amazing. But what I like about Stevenson, his integrity, his character is top notch. What you see is what you get with this man, Stevenson Linder. And he is actually, ladies and gentlemen, one of the top educators and traders for this trading platform, for this educational and software provider, iMarkets Live. This is the cream of the crop. He is one of the top educators, if not the top educator, and the top trader for the entire company. And we have him here live and direct. So, Mr. Stevenson, how are you feeling today, sir?
I'm feeling very, very good. I'm feeling very excited after last night's announcement. Man, the feedback has been overwhelming today. Up to a bunch of messages, phone calls, texts. I didn't think it was gonna be something viral. Literally, I got strangers hitting me up like, how do I get part of this $200 challenge? Like, really? I'm like, all right, yeah, let's do this. So I feel great. I feel inspired. It's the beginning of January, new goals, new year. Like, I'm ready to rock and roll.
Well, let me say this, and before we even get into what this challenge is, like, you are a Forex trader in the foreign exchange market, right?
Right.
First of all, just explain to people, what exactly is that? What exactly do you do, sir?
All right. So basically, for all those who don't know, the foreign exchange market is a 5.3 daily trillion-dollar market. It's the buying and selling of global currencies, right? So like the euro versus the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar, so on and so forth. And all you're doing is just buying and selling all day, every day, right? So what makes it so powerful is, like, unlike a lot of other financial markets, is you can come into the foreign exchange market with low capital. You don't need like a lot of capital. Like if I said you wanted to get into, let's invest in futures, you're going to need a hefty, initial capital, like, upwards 20 grand, 20K and up. With Forex, what's the beauty with that? You can literally start with like a couple $100 and, make hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Like, I've seen it done by multiple people. I've done it personally myself, and it makes the market so lucrative. Again, 5.3 trillion. There's no other market that does that in the world.
Well, and let me share this real quick too. And just for the record, Stevenson, share with these guys just some of the success that you've been able to have and some of the money that you've been able to make just over the last 90 days, the last 120 days, to the tune of, just kind of share with them some of the results. And guys, these are real results. And let's just say results may vary. They're not typical. So here's a disclaimer. But Stevenson, fine, man, just kind of
absolutely. And if you don't mind, I'll even also share, my results, actually show you guys what and everything looks like. So basically, and it's not just me. I get excited off my own results, but I always tell people, like, if you're really successful, you'll help other people become successful too. So it's not even just me. It's like, some of my students, people that I work with, and some of the things they've been able to do. But, as a trial period, I show people, I was going to take a $5,000 account, and within 90 days, I built it up to over 100 grand. Give you a little insight on that right now. Let me, go over here, share with you.
And Steven, and guys, he's so low key and reserved, but I need you to rewind that and he's kind of in monotone.
So yeah. So I took a $5,000 account and I built it up to over 100 grand.
In 90 days, though.
In about 90 days, a little less than 90 days, right? So this is one of the brokers that I utilize personally. So as you can see, FX Choice. So I'm gonna log into like my actual live account, and as you can see here, right there, this is my big account. So over $131,000, right? Wow. So this is an actual live account. This is really done. I'll even show it to you guys again. I'll do a new share, the same one right here. And boom. So this is the account that I actually trade on. And as you guys can see right here to the far left, $131,000. Just this month alone, I've already, it's only the 3rd of January, and I've already profited over $4,800. You got to think about it. The average American makes about $2,000 on a monthly basis. I was able to knock that out just in a couple of days. But what I love is really what I'm about to do, and with this challenge and everything. I mean, I have a student who I'm more proud of. She took $1,000, and within 60 days she built it up to 40 grand.
Wow. So you had one of your students that took $1,000 and grew their account to over $40,000. Yeah,
over $40,000. Like, I was shocked. I found out about a week and a half ago, I'm thinking, you know, a couple $1,000. She said, no, I've grown it, you know, dramatically. And I said, what do you mean? And she said, oh, it's over $23,000. I said, wait, you took 1,000, and all she did was basically copying and pasting. So I said, wow, that's powerful. I said, well, let me do something new and different here once the new year comes. So, and then this is how kind of the challenge came about.
Well, and again, before you even go into the details with the challenge, I need you to understand, Stevenson is showing you live accounts. He took a $5,000 account and grew it to over $138,000 in a matter of 90 days. This man is a foreign exchange trader in the Forex market. He's an expert in the market. He displays humility, right? But so, and just between now and it's the 3rd of the month right now, it's the 3rd. He's already made $4,800 already to kick off 2018. And so real quick, Stevenson, let me just say this to you before we even get into the challenge. What would you say to people that are watching this for the first time that have never got into the foreign exchange market? They heard about it and maybe they heard some horror stories, or they might feel a little insecure. What would you say to that person, and why is it very important for them to be a part of what we're doing here at iMarkets Live, sir?
Well, what I would say to the, you know, everyday average person, especially the ones that are skeptical and scared, is honestly, what do you have to lose, right? I mean, the only thing you really have to lose is time. And as we know, time is the most important commodity in the universe. We're not, at the end of the day, we're not going to be here. I don't care what religion you believe in. At the end of the day, we're not, this is it. You're not coming back. This is it. So, you know, our purpose in life is to live a fruitful life, right? To live life on our own terms, to have our time. And most people spend their time, energy, giving others things that don't matter. So the beauty about investing in Forex trading like here is you're able to leverage and take your capital and make more money of it. So the person that I say, you know, who's skeptical, who doesn't want to look into this, honestly, I tell you, you have nothing to lose. Time that you're already giving up, that you're not getting back, that's not being invested back to you. If you can invest 40, 50, 60 hours a week in your day job, you can do the same thing in yourself.
Well, and how long have you been trading in these markets, Stevenson?
I've been trading in the Forex market for 3 years, 3+ years now.
So he's been trading in the market, ladies and gentlemen. This man is already now crossed over into the 7 figures lane in 3 years. As far as I'm concerned, Stevenson, would you agree that learning this skill in the Forex market, is it safe enough to say that this is like the cheat code to life and to business?
Absolutely. That's exactly what it is. You know, like the funny thing is, you know, a lot of people, and I had this conversation earlier today, somebody said, you know, hey, I love making money. And I asked them, I said, well, if you love making it so much, how come you don't make none of it? And I mean, what I mean by it is people always tell you, I want to make more money. I want to make more money. But yet they do the exact opposite to make money. You know, if you honestly think about it and you look at anybody who's successful, who actually makes money, they make money by leveraging their time, their efforts, and they have money work for them. See, right. People, the average person, they have it backwards. They're working for money. You're not supposed to do that.
Right.
The game backwards. So you're not leveraging your time correctly. You're not leveraging your money correctly, which gets you the, you know, unfortunately, the bad results majority of people have, which is, you know, living paycheck to paycheck, struggling. And, you know, like I said, I took an everyday average woman who was struggling, who was just looking to make literally an extra $300 a week.
Wow.
Now she's doing, I mean, last week, I think a week ago, 2 weeks, she made $6,800 in 1 week, to a point where $1,000 turned into over 40 grand in just a couple of months. You know, and all she did was copy and pasting and following, you know, just had the right mentorship and following somebody who knew what they were doing.
Yo, so in hearing this, man, I'm gonna ask more questions when we get into the challenge that everybody is wanting to hear. But I want to just salute and big ups this real quick, is because you saying you're gonna teach us how to turn $200 into 6 figures. that's not for you. That's for people, because you understand the fact that the average person can come up with $200. And I'm going to show you how you can take $200 and instead of buying a watch or some Jordans or some clothes with it, I'm going to show you how you can turn that into $100,000. Bro, you're just doing this on the strength of the culture, of the people, of wanting to get people out of poverty, of wanting to stop people from living check to check. Like, your character is showing right now, brother, and I love it. Your character is showing right now.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's all about giving back. At the end of the day, that's what we're all here for, right? You got to give back. Like, you can't obtain the type of skill set, the knowledge, like for us to be on this call, like, me and Rashad, we talk all the time. We're blessed, right? We're blessed to say, like, we own our time. We can do and travel the world and go wherever. Like, it's not a problem for us, but the average person, they can't do that, but they want to do that. The problem is they just don't know how to do that. So somebody who's literally side by side with you, showing you the ins and outs to help you get there.
Absolutely.
Well, and let me say this too, guys, and for you, and just so you guys understand, myself and Words Taylor Stevenson, we're part of a company called iMarkets Live, and we're a Forex education and software provider. So we actually teach you how to do what Stevenson is doing. We teach you how to go into this complex market, right? And we actually show you how to eat in the market. And like I told you guys, Stevenson is one of the top educators for this company, guys. So when we're talking about this challenge, how he's going to take you from a $200 account to 6 figures, that basically means you need to join this movement to be a part of this culture, right? And we're talking about this movement, ladies and gentlemen, is less than $200 for you personally to be a part of this. And so, Stevenson, let me say this too real quick, because there's some people that I've talked to as well that are interested in wanting to learn Forex, but they say, hey, I can just go on YouTube and learn this. I could just go online and learn myself. What would you say the advantage is, Stevenson, of partnering up with us and partnering up with you at iMarkets Live versus just going on YouTube and learning on your own? What would you say to that, sir?
Well, here's the thing. You can go on YouTube, you can Google, you can, download an app. But here's the thing. You're not going to have somebody actually there talking to you. You're not going to have, you're going to be watching a 2-minute, 3-minute clip of understanding. But to really get the ins and outs, you need that mentorship. The problem is, this is the reason why a lot of people fail in life. Mentorship. And I sincerely mean that. Think about it. Anybody who's on this call watching right now, if you're not where you want in life, think about all the people in your life, all the mentors you really had in your life, and what type of impact they had on you. If your answer is, well, I've never had a mentor, or I did have somebody, but they weren't the right mentor, they weren't guiding me, that's the reason why you are where you are. You weren't learning from somebody who was successful, who was good at what they were doing, and who was literally day in and day out showing you the ins and outs of the road. There's nobody successful that you look up to, whether if it's an artist, an athlete, a business person, whatever. There's nobody who's successful who got there by themselves. They all, I guarantee you, at the heart of all their success, they had a mentor. Warren Buffett had a mentor, Graham and Dodd, right? If you looked up Warren Buffett's back history, that's who he looked up. He had to apply to his school just so he can learn from that. That's why Warren Buffett was allowed to invest the way that Bill Gates, every single person. So I tell a lot of people, I'll even break it down more so and put it in, let's say like sports. A lot of reasons why a lot of athletes don't go nowhere is because they have bad coaches. They're around bad people. They don't have that support system. So literally, when you come on iMarkets Live, you're getting that support system. You're getting that hands-on. Somebody's going to grab you by the hand. YouTube can't grab you by the hand.
No.
Google can't grab you by the hand.
Exactly.
We're going to grab you by the hand and show you the ins and outs on how to properly make money in the market. That's what you're paying for. Above all the products and services and everything, you're paying for your hand to be grabbed, to be shown exactly the blueprint on how to become successful.
And this is a skill set, and I'll let you ask your question after that, 2 words. But guys, and this is a skill set, and I see you guys liking and throwing hearts right now, but this is a skill set that ultimately, when you learn this skill, it's going to literally pay you for the rest of your life. Stevenson is unemployable. I'm unemployable. Words Taylor is unemployable. If you want to be unemployable, then you partner up with people that are unemployable, right? That have a different mindset, that have a different energy. They're operating on a different vibration. So that's ultimately what this is all about. Words, do you want to say something before we actually crack this challenge open, sir?
Yeah, no, that's what I was about to get into. I wanted to just kind of just like set the foundation. So guys, those that are listening, those that have been put in this group, maybe you put in the group by somebody that's already in the company and you're saying like, all right, I want to know more. So what we're talking about is Stevenson is one of the top traders in the entire company, 7-figure earner. And he also does an exclusive session on one of our products called iMarkets Live TV, where it's live TV, just like we're on this live right now, where he goes through, you listen, this is dope. You actually get to get inside of his head. He's going to show you a screen. He's going to show you what he's thinking, what he's looking at. And now when you get access to this company, you get access to iMarkets Live TV, along with a lot of other traders, but you get access to Stevenson. And then my man Stevenson just put out a challenge for us and something that he's just going to do just on the strength of the culture. And we're asking him on here to announce this challenge now. So like, what can we expect, or what is going on here?
So, all right. So basically, this is the challenge. So a lot of people, again, we just talked about it, mentorship, guidance, actually having somebody side by side, right? Like, think about it, guys. Imagine if you had somebody side by side with you your entire life who was really successful, talking to you every single day. So what I'm doing here is for anybody, right? Like, I'm going to start a brand new account at $200. Just
$200. Yes.
And literally, I'm going to trade only with the public. So that means I will never enter a trade. I will never do anything behind closed doors. We're trading together. And I'm only doing it on IML TV. So in order for me to trade on that specific account, it's going to be on IML TV. So we're going to be taking and we're going to be building that account. Now, we came up with a spreadsheet that if we profited this and that, and by the end of the year, we should end up with a 6-7-figure account. That's all, Danny. The main thing, and this is why I'm really doing this, is 1, personal development, growth in yourself mentally, emotionally, financially, of course, right? And to understand the ins and outs of how the financial markets work. So at the end of the day, like they say, we're gonna shoot for the moon here. Even if you miss, guess what? We still land on the stars.
Let's get it.
So even if you don't, and this is why you always said high, you never said low. You shoot as high as possible. You go for the impossible, because guess what? Even if you don't reach it, let's say you don't make that $1 million account, you'll still land at 100,000.
So what are the
days? You still get at 50, so on and so forth. So I look forward to this challenge. It starts January 7th. It's gonna be great.
And January 7th. That's right around the corner.
Sunday.
Times of the challenge, Stevenson.
The times my IML session. So basically 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays, and then 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesdays.
So guys, if you're watching this feed and you wanted to go into 2018 and position yourself to be on Robert Kiyosaki's right side of the quadrant, the business owner investor side of the quadrant, this is how you're going to get there, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, if you're watching this feed and you have been struggling, either check the check type of situation, and you want more out of life, then you need to join this movement with us. In fact, I see some of you guys that are on Zoom, and I see some of you guys that are on Facebook. Type in the chat, I'm in. If you guys are in and willing to commit to this, type in the chat, I'm in. And then also, let's show Stevenson some love and say, we love you, Stevenson. But I want to see the chats going. Type in, I'm in. I just want to see I'm in going. I see it popping right now in the WhatsApp.
Let's get it, I'm in.
Ooh, look at that thing. I'm in.
We love you. I'm in.
Everybody's So listen, so if you're on this call and say, you know what, I'm already a Forex trader, but you know what, I've been struggling with my trading, and guess what? This is going to help you get those results that you've been wanting, right? Or if you're someone that say, you know what, I'm already doing well financially, but you're someone that wants to position people to be in a position of power. You want to bless other people. Then you want to be a part of this movement. You want to expose people to what we are doing. So guys, this caters to everyone from all walks of life. I don't care what side of the tracks you come from. And Stevenson, bruh, we love you for this.
Yeah, bro.
Have to do this. Listen to me. Stevenson, listen, all of you guys who are going to literally, he's going to be trading. You're going to be at your laptop or on your phone. When he goes into a trade, you're going to be trading with him. And guess what? He does not make a dime off of your trades.
No.
You're making a percentage. This is coming from here. Zig Ziglar, listen. You're helping up people get what they want, and by default, that's why the man's a seven-figure trader, because he has the heart of a champion and he has the heart to serve. Right? And so go ahead, Wells Taylor. I'm freaking.
I'm geek too. I've been talking about it all morning. So let me clarify. You're going to on Sunday, going to show us that you're starting a live $200 account, and you're going to allow us to walk through the year with you. So anybody that came in 2018, check the check, poverty, if they have $200, they can leave 2019 six-figure earner.
They can leave 2018.
That's exactly right.
I mean, 2018 with six figure. So one, that's dope. Two, I just had a quick word. My man said, how is this possible to set up these trades in an hour session when we typically have to wait for the trades to come to us? Like, how the heck, like, how are you able to do this?
Well, you got to understand. I mean, for those who are on my sessions and everything, I'm giving you the overall outlook for the weeks coming up anyways. And, you know, even though I'm doing my sessions on Sundays, everything pretty much plays out accordingly. So I'm going to show you how I do it, how I set up every trade, so you're going to be taking those exact same trades with me. So you're trying to figure out, when do I get in, when do I buy, place my stop loss, take profit. I'm going to do that for you. So even though the move hasn't happened yet, I know it's going to happen. We take a loss, we take it together. If we win, we win together. So if I'm going to come out profitable, and I'm going to come out profitable, there's no way I'm
God.
As long as you know how to follow directions, that's it. And like I said, every trade that I take, I'm going to be taking it live on only IMLC with this $200 account. So as long as you set up a private $200 account just for that, and you only trade it with me, by the end of 2018, it should be looking very hefty.
Wow. Bro, so not only do we get that, like, let's even remove the money for a second. We're now going to understand your mindset and how to look at our own trades and start setting up our own charts and all. Like, so we come out of this 2019. No disrespect, but we don't even need Stevenson in 2019. Then it was like, yo, he just set us up for another year. Now we're gonna keep you around, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't. You're teaching us how to eat and fish for ourselves.
Yes,
absolutely. And you're watching me do it. So, and then after a while, I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, okay, now I know what he looks for. Now I know how to do it, right? Before you learn how to ride a bicycle, what did you do? You watch your siblings ride a bicycle. Before you learn how to drive a car, you watch your parents drive a car, and then you in the car, and it allowed you to be able to maneuver. So it's the same thing here. Same structure, same format. I'm going to show you guys how to trade, but you're going to watch me do it. Everything that I do, you're going to do. And then, we're going to take this journey together. Like, I'm never going to leave you. I'm not going to, like I said, take trades on my own while you're not paying attention. No, like, if anybody's in the company, if you know how you get swipe trades, I'll be your swipe trades for the next 12 months.
Shoot.
So the trades together, right? Copying and pasting together.
Hey, listen.
Somebody said shoot.
Let me tell you guys what's happening right now. For all of it, like, literally, Stevenson, my symptoms are gone. I don't even have a fever or temperature no more. Like, you just healed my body with this information. Understand? And so understand this. Listen, y'all, I want to see hearts all over this thing right now. This man is about to teach you his mindset. Do you understand? It took him years to do this. And he's going to give you some of his nuggets, right? What does that mean? You can pass this down to your kids. What does this mean? You can impact the world with this information. So guys, listen, if you're on this via Zoom, if you're watching this Facebook Live, you're going to be tagged to this. Get back to the person who was courteous enough, who cared about you enough to get you in front of this content. You need to text them right now. Send me your link to get started. Send me your link to get started. Whoever invited you, text them right now. Why? Because we need to make sure you're in. We need to make sure we got your accounts, everything already set up, guys. So do that right now. Get back to the person who referred you to this Facebook group, right? And if you don't know who it was, then you type one of us and say, hey, I don't know how I got into this group, and we will find out how you got into this group, and we will make sure, right? And those of you guys that are watching this also via Zoom, get back with the person. But ladies and gentlemen, Stevenson, I don't even have any more words to say other than, man, we appreciate you and we love you. And yes, this call was recorded. But ladies and gentlemen, this man is going into 18, literally giving people financial freedom.
Thank you. Thank you, bro.
Thank you. No problem.
So we appreciate that. Everybody is saying they love you. Everyone is saying salute, man. And it's all, ladies and gentlemen, listen. Get back with the person who referred you. I'm excited. I ain't even sick no more. The man healed my body. And not only does he help you make financial freedom, he heals your body with information like
Sunday, January 7th. So anybody, if you're watching this video, you need to get back with the person that referred you, and you need to get started with us before Sunday so we can get your account set up. We're trading with my man, Stevenson Lender. We're going to become six-figure earners in the next year. Let's get it.
Somebody said I can't even focus right now. Well, listen, don't even worry about it. We just gonna grind, guys. We out. Let's get it. We love y'all. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work.
Boom.